Welcome to this tutorial on the Splunk SPL split command. The split command is a powerful tool that allows you to divide field values into multiple events or fields. It works by taking delimited strings and transforming them using separators. This command is essential when you need to break apart concatenated data that contains multiple values separated by characters like commas, semicolons, or pipes. The split command helps you normalize your data structure and makes it easier to analyze individual components that were previously grouped together in a single field. The basic syntax for the split command is straightforward. You start with a pipe symbol followed by the word split, then specify the field parameter equals the delimiter in quotes. The field parameter identifies which field contains the delimited data you want to split. The delimiter is the character or string that separates the values within that field. Common delimiters include commas, semicolons, pipes, and spaces. When you execute this command, Splunk will create separate events for each value that was separated by the specified delimiter. Let's look at a practical example to understand how the split command works. Suppose you have input data where the user's field contains multiple usernames separated by commas. In this case, the field contains John, Mary, Bob all in a single string value. To split this field, you would use the SPL command pipe split users equals comma in quotes. This tells Splunk to take the user's field and split it wherever it finds a comma character. After executing the split command on our example data, Splunk creates three separate events from the original single event. The first event contains users equals John in quotes. The second event contains users equals Mary in quotes. The third event contains users equals Bob in quotes. Each of these new events maintains all the other fields from the original event, but now the users field contains only one value instead of the comma-separated list. This transformation makes it much easier to perform analytics on individual users. The split command includes an optional limit parameter that gives you control over how many splits are performed. The syntax is pipe split field equals delimiter limit equals n, where n is the maximum number of splits you want to perform. This parameter is useful when you want to limit the number of events created, or when you only need to extract the first few values from a delimited string. When you use the limit parameter, any remaining text after the specified number of splits stays in the original field. Here's an example demonstrating the limit parameter in action. Starting with data equals apple, banana, cherry, grape, we apply the command pipe split data equals limit equals 2. This creates only 2 events instead of 4. The first event contains data equals apple in quotes. The second event contains data equals banana, cherry, grape in quotes. Notice how the limit of 2 means only one split actually occurs, creating 2 events where the second event retains the remaining comma-separated values. The split command offers advanced features for more complex scenarios. You can use multiple delimiters by specifying regex patterns in square brackets. For example, split field equals open bracket, semicolon, pipe close bracket will split on commas, semicolons, or pipe characters. Another important feature is event creation behavior. Each split creates a new event that preserves all the original fields and metadata from the source event. This means timestamps, source information, and other fields remain intact in each newly created event. When using the split command, keep these best practices in mind. First, consider the performance impact. The split command can multiply the number of events significantly, so use the limit parameter to control event multiplication when working with large datasets. Second, focus on field selection. Apply the split command only to specific fields that actually contain delimited data, rather than splitting unnecessary fields. Third, be mindful of memory usage. Consider the volume of your data when splitting large datasets, as the multiplication of events can consume substantial system resources. If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit CodeLucky.com for more such useful content.